Russia continuing to hit Ukraine's towns and energy infrastructure, once again firing dozens of rockets and missiles, leaving millions without power or heat as winter has clearly arrived. And the Kremlin making clear its aerial blitz won't stop. The special military operation continues, the Kremlin spokesman says, and its continuation does not depend on climatic weather conditions. Kremlin-controlled media showcasing the Russian army's targeting of civilian infrastructure as Moscow attempts to freeze Ukraine into submission. A major pundit even calling for Russia's general in charge of the Ukraine war, Sergei Surovikin, to step up the attacks on the energy sector.
I appeal to Army General Surovikin, a hero of Russia. Comrade Army General, I ask you to complete the destruction of the energy infrastructure of Ukraine.
The Russians accuse Ukraine of trying to orchestrate a provocation after NATO governments now say a missile that landed in Poland killing 2 people was probably fired from Ukrainian territory, even as the U.S. and its allies say Russia bears the ultimate responsibility. And Moscow is increasingly buckling under Western sanctions. The country is now officially in recession. And while President Vladimir Putin called on Russian companies to help veterans and pensioners, even on state media, a member of Russian parliament with a reality check.
What will we drive? We have nothing to drive. Are we going to drive rail cars? We just need to acknowledge that. Let's nationalize everything. But what will we drive? How will we make phone calls? What will we do?
But in many areas of Ukraine that Russia has illegally annexed, the issues are more existential. Mariupol remains largely destroyed, many residents squatting in the ruins and struggling to get by.
What have I turned into? I'm the last bag lady. I don't like myself anymore because of how I look. I've never looked like this.
Hope is hard to come by for the folks here, as the toughest winter months still lie ahead.
And Aaron, it's already extremely cold in large parts of Ukraine and generally in Eastern Europe. And you know, one of the other things that the Russians have said is they claim that the strikes that they're currently conducting are high precision. They took out a bunch of military infrastructure of the Ukrainians. Of course, we know that the Ukrainians, for their part, are saying that a lot of civilians have been killed and injured once again.